Hi, hello, and welcome to a late night stream. It's currently 10 p.m. for me. I wanted to go live at 7 p.m. and I proceeded to fall asleep. So, yeah, that didn't go too well, I guess. But that's fine. I'll probably cut this stream a bit shorter. I do think we will make it to CRR today, just simply because I'm the GOAT and nobody can do it like me. But besides that, um, how about we just start with a quick round of Flaggle? Let's put in. Oh, this is the Maldives. No, it isn't. The stars aren't right. Oh, that's Burundi. No, it's not Burundi. What? It's Grenada? Oh, yeah, it's Grenada. Difficult one. Actually, difficult one. Because, Okay, I cannot do it. But it's similar to the Maldives. It's. Yeah, that was a difficult one. Let's go with Staddle. Thank you for the 85 stream streak, Bio. And hi, Fish. I hope you're doing well. Gotharita has. Ooh. I know that Gotharita has good bulk. I thought about taking Gotharita in a draft league like half a year, over half a year ago, like 8 months ago. Um, I could go for special defense or HP. Here, I think I'm gonna go HP. Yeah, special defense would have been better. Oh my god. Let's go special defense here. I get K9. We'll go attack with K9. Why? Oh, that would have been HP, right? Yeah. That would have been HP. Yeah. Special attack, speed, actually. Wow. Damn. I fucked this up crazy style. Whoops. Okay, let's go back to Runenborn. Yesterday we did yesterday we did Watson and we persevered. We won. This is the box that survived Watson. We lost Seismitoad and Masquerain. Those were technically preventable if I would have sacked Copperaja, but I did not realize that. That is a mistake I will not make again. For Antaros and Maya, I will learn from that mistake and continue to thrive. But for that, we have a few fights to calculate. The first one being Fisherman Dale. We can just lead Karn with a Aspberry. Leaf Blade kills, baiting out Dugong next. On Megahorn, we can just switch into Karn, K9 and Rock Slide kill. It will just Megahorn and Ice Shot. No issues here. Next would be Swanna for H Pump. We switch into a Lantern. At full HP. Ooh. Hydro Pump crit does 40. So it might just be Hydro Pump again. So instead, we'll just switch into Amoonguss on Hydro Pump or Aquajet, depending on. I don't think I can even get that low with Arcanine. So bait Hurricane, switch into Personberry Ampharos, Shockwave kill. This says Bright Powder, that's why we're doing it this way. Baiting out Kingdra for probably Double Edge. Switch into Dreadnought. Or switch into Empoleon. And then into Lantern, and then you don't have a normal gem anymore. I could even switch into K9. Yeah, switch into K9, bait waterfall, switch into Lantern. You don't have the double edge normal gem anymore. I can T-Wave you, and then Empoleon should be able to 1v1 the King Drum. It's not on you, it's in you. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life for nobody. Chromacopia, chromacopia, chromacopia. Okay, so I need an Berry on Karn. I need a Berry on you. I need an Berry on you. And you, as well as you and you, because why not? And we'll just go into the fight. This is, I think my second time having K9 post. Or third time having K9 post Watson. Usually my runs don't survive that long if I have Growlithe in Old Dale Town. Leaf Blade kills. I have an Berry if I get frozen. This always baits Dugong next for Megahorn. Or Freeze Dry, I guess. I should have put an Berry on my K9, huh? It'll be fine. Yeah, we're outside of Freeze Dry range. We're fine. This is always Megahorn. Switch it to K9. Hitting the Megahorn. And now it's Ice Shot on my killing Rock Slide. This should bait out Swanna next. Does it bait Swanna? Yeah, because I underspeed Swanna. W Quiet Nature. I mean, I always underspeed the Swanna. This Swanna is fast. 98 base. Anyway, this is always Hydro Pump. I switch into Amoonguss. Now, this is always Hurricane. I switch into Amphi. I have a Berry if I get confused. It does hit. And it does confuse. I have a Berry. Now Shockwave goes around Bright Powder and always kills. Hydro Pump hits, that's fine. Always live that. Okay, this is either Double Edge or Rain Dance. Never something else. We switch into K9. Who eats up the normal berry? Normal gem, sorry. Switching into Hamilton on a water type is so scary. And now this is Waterfall. We switch into Lantern. This is guaranteed Waterfall. Next it could be Double Edge or Rain Dance. We live a Waterfall crit into Double Edge crit and we T-Wave. Let me check something real quick. No normal gem. You are paralyzed. This is always double edge. Double edge obviously still doesn't kill, so I can go for an electro ball here, even though it doesn't do a lot of damage. This charge would have done more. Double edge. We survived that always. 76. We always bait double edge. And we're dead to crit now. So we'll switch into Empoleon. Third time I ever have Empoleon, by the way. Little fun fact about me. While Rain is up, Waterfall doesn't do a lot less damage than Flash Cannon. I mean, it kind of does. I kind of want to go for Flinch Powers though. Just to mark the King Drum. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. You might be the king of the seas, but Poseidon is the emperor, god of the seas, whatever. Type shit. Oh, that okay. Yo, you don't gotta crit me like that. Flash Cannon always kills him. W frag for Empoleon. Emperor of Penguins, so true. Okay. So that was a kill for Hamilton. That was a kill for Carnivine. And that was a kill for Empoleon. And that was a kill for Ampharos. I gon' make it out. 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 What happened to the other ones? Inside, can you feel that fire? Fire. Fire. The light. Inside, can you feel that fire? Fire. Fire. Damn! Chameko has a lot of special defense, huh? I can just fast jaw lock. And then you die and then I can switch out, right? Prevents the user and the target from switching out. The user and the target can still switch out if either of them is holding Shed Shell or uses Baton Pass, Flip Turn, Potting Shot, Teleport, U-Turn, or Volt Switch. The effect ends if either the user or target leaves the field. Okay, we're good. Philocopia, I don't like the way that this is looking. Out. Show me, bro. Whoa. Do I just say Scarf Extreme Speed twice? Yeah. I kinda do. So even if it call Mind's turn 1, I'm fine. Ooh, stored power, I'm still fine. Whoa, fire. Can you feel the light? Inside, can you feel that fire? Oh. Pre-burned Empoleon. Jam as backup. Musharna's backup. And Carcasso's backup. Apollyon, Harkonine, I have to give it a 6 cup Dreadnought, Ja, Masharna, and that's it. Burn you 6 cough. Do you have anything? Charge beam, shadow ball, nope. Okay, let's go. We should be fine. Why can you do these fights before Watson? I wonder. I don't know. Draw lock twice kills. Neither Pokemon can run away, but that's fine because I'll switch anyway. I'll kill anyway, sorry. Okay. Don't press jaw lock. Do not press jaw lock. Under any circumstance, do not press the jaw lock button. This is a foul play, side shock, or hypnosis. I could press jaw lock. We just switch into the Emperor of Penguins, the God of the Sea, Poseidon, the Empoleon. And we flash cannon twice, which kills. Doesn't do a quite lot, so we're fine. +1 frag. I somehow, for some reason, think that Grafaric has Almater, but it doesn't. Furgraph has it. This is either extrasensory or Calm Mind. We switch into Hammy the Goat. Mega Sceptile should have Armata, not gonna. You're cooking. I'm gonna do that in my hack. So this should be extrasensory or Calm Mind. We're fine with either. We have a 6 scuff to 2-hit KO with extreme speed. This is +2 special attack, +2 special defense, but stored power crit doesn't kill us. So we're Gucci. We are Gucci. We have the 6 scuff, so I just extreme speed. This could also just Calm Mind again. Stored power or Calm Mind right here, right now. Yep, you greedy bastard. Scary Mon, by the way. Actually, a pretty scary Mon. Extreme speed kills, though. Easy. I mean, these fights are free. Let's get the acrobike. And let's put it on select. Okay, time for the next fight. So these are the Watson gym fights. That's Watson, and now the Venomoth is the first post-Watson fight. Muscle Bend, dual Boing Bet. Doesn't kill? Oh my god, your ass. Your mighty ass. Energy Ball. Hmm. I have a slow kill. Yeah, it should be Grumpig. Slow out damage. Yeah. And then it's Focus Blast. I don't want it to for reflect. Can I pre-damage somehow to not bait reflect? 36 plus 70 is 106. This should never get me in range of 66, so 40. This is not... Oh, it's exactly extrasensory range. And I can also be special defense dropped by Bug Buzz, right? Ah, yikes. My Pidgeot not killing kind of sucks ass. I guess that's what multi-hit moves kind of do, right? They just don't kill. Hmm. I also don't have a way of doing it a different way, huh? I can also not pre-damage to be dead to extrasensory, can I? 33 plus 36 is 33 plus 36 is 69. Nice. And then crit, it doesn't kill, but I could bait random move, including Heat Wave. I just don't have fast kill onto you, huh? Hmm. Can I give Citrus Berry to K9 for it to be fixed? So 36 plus 70 is 106. I heal 32 HP. 32. So high, and I take 13 from poison. So 66 plus 32 minus 13 is 59. Which is in range of every Focus Blast. And outside of extrasensory, if I do this, so 72, and then -1 special defense, I don't bait Xatu. Is there any way to be at... I mean, there is a way of being at 60, huh? Is there? No. Let's actually just look at it. Sludge Bomb, 106, Citrus Berry, calculate. 66 is the lowest I can be. And that is outside of extrasensory range and inside of Focus Blast range. Yes. But I could also be at 96, which is outside of Focus Blast range. Though it still baits Can it be 84? Between 84 and 90. 84. Wait, 84. Smaller than 84. Bigger than... No, smaller than 84, sorry. 58. And bigger than 90. 41, yeah, I cannot be in that HP range. Right? Yeah. So I'm always baiting out Grumpig. The problem is I could bait Reflect over Focus Blast. I also don't have a good way of killing Grumpig now that I think about it. I guess I have Toxicroak. Not having a fast skill Venomoth just sucks ass. For a stranger. 8 Psychic. Switch it to Dreadnought. Bait Energy Ball. I mean, Energy Ball can also drop me, right? So I just switch it on Psychic and then I do a Wing Beat kill. And I'm in Power Gem range. I could also bait Focus Blast or Extrasensory though, which is a problem. And nah. I don't have Sharp Beak, which sucks. How does Muscle Band do a Wing Beat kill on Gallade but not on Venomoth? That is so stupid. What the fuck? Bait Shadow Sneak and then switch in here and kill. Yeah, how that works. The problem is, like, my best answer for Grumpig is just switching between Toxicroak and Crawdon, who's pre-damaged to always be dead to Focus Blast. I mean, I could pivot between these two just to wait out Reflect turns. That would work. And then I bet Extrasensory from Xatu. And I just switched to K9 Extreme Speed twice. Ah, Citrus Berry, fuck me. This has a light screen. Oh my god, you suck so much. I don't get Thunder Punch. I mean, I could yawn. No, it has magic bounce. For fuck's sake, bro. Why is this fight so demon? The fuck? I never kill. I sometimes kill, but it's too unlikely to go for. Okay, I never bait Sludge Bomb Bug Buzz. God damn, bro, dude. Yeah, bait Satsatu. I do bait Shadow Sneak, so I can just. It can be bulk up! It can be bulk up! It can fucking bulk up! $45. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, I can do the same with this guy and just Psy Shock twice, right? Yo, not fake. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Let's give you a shout out. Beat the roster of Grunt and Null. Hell yeah, let's go. Accidentally risk tagger. Whoops. Happens. Okay, so this fight sucks ass. It just sucks ass. Like, insanely hard. So, yeah. God, I'll have to take a lot of focus blasts with Toxicroak, potentially. At this point, Sludge Bomb probably just does more. Ah! This fight sucks with such slow mons. Going into streams yet I forget to hit follow. Ah, that happens. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. I can't have to recook this. I have to recook this. I have to completely recook this. So the problem I have right now is that my Pidgeot doesn't one-hit KO the Venomoth. The lowest 5 rolls into the lowest 5 rolls don't kill. My best way of fixing that would be faking out before switching to Pidgeot. The problem with that is Pidgeot taking damage doesn't allow me to pre-damage to prevent certain stuff. And that sucks ass. And I don't know how to play around that. I just have no idea. When does Mienshao get aggro? So late. Oh, come on. What can I do? Rock Tomb kills and I'm dead to Energy Ball. I can Thunder Wave, but that doesn't solve my issue of pre-damaging. This fight's Demon. This fight is Demon. I don't think I've ever had issues with this fight before. This is crazy. Oh, you have Lumberry too. Like, my best call would be Empoleon, but I have to take 2 hits, which also makes pre-damaging at the very least awkward, if not impossible, due to its typing and it just resisting everything that these fuckers have. I mean, actually, it's not that difficult. I can die. Oh, wait. I have other moves in. Whoops. So I'm gonna be at 55 HP max and 3% min. Which means I might just bait Zatu in. What the fuck, bro? What about a citrus berry? That just brings me way too high for Grumpig. Yeah, Focus Blasts. It's so ass, bro. It's so ass. 13 HP min. This can still be Zatu. And also random move Zatu. While we're at it. Bug Buzz double crit is that case, right? Yeah. What's the likelihood of baiting in Zatu? Smaller equal 28. That's 0.325%. Do I risk that? Do I risk that for a crazy style Omega Steer? Because that'll bait. I can't go Oranberry because I could be over. Oh my god. So it's 1.9%. Ah! I'm about to be on Watson. I got a lot of mons that need stone evos. That's fire. That's always so fire. I can't really play Brick Breakers either because all of my mons that have Brick Break are like a Gigadead to Grumpig at the very least. And I don't have any special attackers that can deal with Grumpig. Does Executor get Brick Break? Nope. I mean, I can go such a spare and just let the Reflect get up. I don't know, bro. Who can sit on this and just Brick Break? Amphi? Not even Amphi can, bro. Especially because it can just be Brick Breaked. This, crit, sorry. And dropped and flinched, sorry. My god. And it has a Salak Berry because why not? Give it a Salak. Honestly, why not? Why not just give it fucking, I don't know, light that burns the sky? Let's go. Why not? Why the fuck not? At this point. Okay, I've got an idea. I just need a lead. So I bait, yeah, I just go Citrus Berry and Polygon. Flash Cannon twice, bait out Grumpig, switch into Musharna. Psyshock once, and then just Moonlight until Reflect was up and is about to go down. Switch in here with Black Glasses. Fake out Sucker Punch kill. Bait out Zatu for fast kill. I switch it on Power Jam. Power Jam crit never brings me in range of Drill Pack. I think 68. 27. On 14 minus 27 is 87. So I'm exactly by 1 HP out of extrasensory range, of Drill Pack range. Switch into Crawdont on extrasensory, Night Slash kills. Always pre-damage to be dead to Drain Punch. I'm never dead to Shadow Sneak ever. Switch back into Masharna, bait Shadow Sneak. I don't always bait Shadow Sneak. I can just switch into Pidgeot and then Muscle Band. Dual Wing Beat just kills. Yeah, this is it. God damn, that was a lot more difficult to calc than I felt like it should be. I just have to stall Reflect on Grumpig. Reflect should be 5 turns, yes. I Side Shock once, which does 25. So 81. And then Black Glasses Sucker Punch always kills, even if the fake out was from Reflect. Yes. Okay. God damn, this fight sucks ass. It's actually not that bad. Black Glasses on Toxicroak, Muscle Band on you. I have to be pre-damaged with my Crawdon to always be dead to Drain Punch, which is 80 HP. Even if I get Drill Pack crit, I'm always fine. Okay. And Citrus Berry for Penguin. Okay. Let's go. God, what a fucking shit fight. Cannot be poisoned, we're a steel type. This cannot go for Sludge Bomb. We cannot be defense, a special defense drop because we are Clear Body, right? We still have Clear Body, right? Yes. Flash Cannon is a 2-hit KO into the Venomoth. So yeah, we're never dead to double crit. We have a Citrus Berry on. What resources did you use for Watson? I used 1 candy with on my Seismitoad. But I also know if you don't run Penguin, or even if you run Penguin, like 2 candies as usual investment, maybe even a scale or 2 if you run Ape or Turtle. Okay, we have to count Reflect turns. Imagine I calc the wrong fight and this isn't the Venomoth fight. That would be so funny, but this is, I know it. Yeah. W Empoleon, we Flash Cannon. Bug Buzz cannot special defense drop us because we are Clear Body and this is not Mold Breaker. Because right now I have only 1 candy used for Crocodile. Yeah, Crook usually it needs a candy, yeah. Bug Buzz again. This should always be Grumpig for slow out damage. Fast out damage. Zatu never out damages me ever. Okay, this is Reflect or Focus Blast. We switch into Bashar now. Right now I have, because right now I have only 1. Yeah, I already read that. Whoops. Yeah, that's Reflect. Turn 1. We Psyshock once to damage it into range of Fake Out plus Sucker Punch. Crit never gets this into Salak Berry range, but even if, that would have been fine. This is Gluttony. And now that was the second turn. We Moonlight. This is the third turn of Reflect. Now we switch into Toxicroak on the fourth turn of Reflect. This is always Power Gem. We Fake Out for a bit of chip. And Black Glass's Sucker Punch always kills. Reflect is down now. Yes. And now this is always extrasensory because it sees a kill into me. So Sucker Punch always kills, and this should always bait out Xatu for the fast kill. With exactly extrasensory and nothing else. At this point we don't care about light screen anymore. That's why I have, but it could press light screen on my Crawdon. That's why we have pre-damaged it to 80. This is all of Drain Punch ranges. Drill Peck Crit never kills. This could also just light screen. We just Night Slash. Yep. We don't care about that because we're only using physical moves now. This always kills and baits out Gallade, preventing it from using Bulk Up because it sees a fast kill into us. We switch into Pidgeot, who tanks a crit Drain Punch. Even though it's minus defense. Pidgeot is just that goated. That's a crit. And now with Muscle Band, Dual Wing Beat always kills. This has a Lumberry, so I don't have to worry about anything. Bang! Second fight of the day. No, third fight of the day. Are we on a better pace than Drayano? Yes. Usually he'd have 2 fights at this point. This is all I care about. W fight. Way too difficult. Took me way too long to calc. But this one's gonna be worse because I don't have a single Pokemon that outspeeds Mienshao. I can kill with Psyshock though. Which should bait out Ninjask? I mean, I can also just pre-damage to 80. And then even if Stone Edge hits and crits, it's always going to be Ninjask. So Ninjask comes out. I switch into Pidgeot. Meanwhile, my pace was in 6 weeks. I got done with the main story and then slipped. Whoop. That sucks. U-turn always baits out Dugtrio. Will pre-damage for that too. 27, 91. So 91 plus 27, 118. So we're always gonna be at 91. Always only baiting Night Slash, even if U-turn crits. Stone Edge, sorry, even if we crit. We switch into who? I mean, I could switch into Carnivine due to having Levitate. I can just switch out again, right? I don't like it. I still do not like it. Fake out. Fake out plus Sucker Punch doesn't kill. I think I would have been fine with Solid Rock, right? Nope. No, not even remotely. Sonnet crit plus not slash crit kills. Hi Koga, I'm trying my best. These fights are genuinely evil. Wait, I'm not on that fight, wait. Beaten? Cycling Road has some hands. Yeah, but these are the first fights of Cycling Road. They shouldn't be having hands, you know? But they do. This Duck Trio is nasty. Yeah, that's true. Most routes. I mean, if you do 116 before Roxanne, it's like crazy. But especially if you do 116 after Roxanne, and also Petalbrook Woods and the second half of 104 are just super easy. Beach Split is, depending on your encounters, really easy. Brawly Gym isn't usually hard. This is like where the difficulty spikes, while also being able to catch up. But because 117 is like you're fighting an Electivire with a Tortuga, you know? Like, what are we talking about? I've never done it pre-Roxanne, not gonna lie. I've done it a couple of times, but I'm kind of infamous for no resources Brawly, so I don't have to usually because I have a candy from Brawly Split still. Yeah, like Beach Amphi or something can get sus, but yeah. Or the Nidos. The Luxio can sometimes be nasty depending on your grass type. The Rain team can be kind of nasty. I can beat Watson, but my Ludicolo speed ties the land. That sucks. Good luck with that. I hope that you win them all and you don't get paralyzed too much. Gulp, so true. Anyway, my Pidgeot can always bait. My Pidgeot can always bait Stone Edge. What do we do from here on out? Because none of my Pokemon can tank a Stone Edge and a second move, or kill before it does anything. Abrunners be like, yeah, I picked Monkey to beat Triathlete Abigail. So true. Terra Supremacy. No. I'm sorry, Koga, but this chat is owned by Emperor Penguin. Unfortunately, you cannot do blasphemy in here, or else you'll be banned. It's me, I'm Ape Runners. I didn't know you played Ape, to be honest. Unfortunately, Penguin Runners have to hate both ape runners and turtle runners because we actually have skill. I love to rage bait. I love to rage bait so much. Anyway, we don't always kill this fuck ass Pidgeot. Fuck ass. What? This is not a Pidgeot. This is Ductrio. Would my Musharna be able to tank a Stone Edge and Earthquake crit? Not even remotely close. I mean, kind of close, but not close enough. Considering I've had 2 runs, my previous runs died to Watson, probably because I wasn't on Penguin. You mean Turtle? Penguin is the worst Watson box. By far. Like, by far. Watson is like the main reason why most people don't play Penguin. Because Penguin is genuinely... I mean, Roxanne too. You don't do shit on Roxanne. You do Combusken and Brawly. You don't do shit on Watson. But you save a candy and 1 or 2 scales. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hands, oh, I guess I'm fapping with the wrong man. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. There is a universe actually. Ah, fuck no. Fuck no. Personally, I like all the starters equally weak. No, that's hella fine. I think all starters are good. I've had good runs with all the starters. I do like all the starters, but I do think Ape and Turtle are a lot more boring than Penguin. Like, with Turtle and with Ape, you would not have to calculate this fight. Like, at all. But I do have to. And I won't lie, while it is a bit frustrating, it's a lot of fun. It's like genuinely a lot of fun. Fuck! Ah, shit. Fuck. This has Life Orb. I found a way to deal with this. I have to let it hit me. But how can I guarantee that? I'm with the wrong hands. Yeah. You've just got the Ductrio answer. Turtle with Whoa, how many messages did I miss? Holy shit. I'm not going to lie, I dislike all 3 of the Gen 4 starters visually. What? You dislike Penguin? You dislike Empoleon? You're telling me this is bad? Like, sure, it's maybe not one of the best designs in the franchise, sure, whatever. But you think this is bad? Penguin is definitely the best of the 3, but I still don't. That's crazy. That's crazy. I personally don't like Infernape a lot. I think it's good. Oh wait, I'm on the images. I think Infernape is the worst one. I think the worst part about Infernape, it's so spiky and hairy. The spikes make it so hairy, and I don't like it. And why does it have? What is going on with its toes? You know, that is off-putting to me. I do like the golden details. Turtle without growl jerking off is more honest. Yeah, no. Turtle is not more honest than Penguin. You still have to deal with the lead, etc. properly on Turtle. Let's be real. Most flying types do that. Most people just get Talonflame anyway. You've got the you have okay, Koga. You're telling me that having an answer from Magneton and Dugtrio half the fight doesn't make this fight easier with 5 slots? You're telling me it's difficult to find an answer for Mienshao and Ninjask with 5 slots? That's crazy. They're the weakest starter fish. You have Gen 2 right there. You have Gen 5 right there. You have even Gen 1 right there. What do you mean? What? I can find your line right now, I swear to God. Without my Musharna. You just Thunder Wave with Mienshao, bait Jump Kick, switch into a Poison type or whatever, and then just use a Flying type. Let's be so for real. And then you still have 2 slots for the Ninjask with Turtle. Zuka, if this line isn't perfect, you're a chud. True. You don't always have Talonflame. Yeah, but you have so many options. You have an entire fucking box. I mean, let's be so for real, Koga. I'm gonna be so for real. If you can't find a line for a Mienshao and a Choice Band U-Turn Ninjask, like, let's be so for real. Ninjask needs 1 Mon. Just get your Rock type in and it's all good. You have 4 slots. 4 slots for 1 Mon. Get your Packed Hamilton in there. Let's go. W. Anyway, I was thinking about a line where Dugtrio hits Stone Edge and doesn't fuck me up big time. The problem here is if it doesn't hit and I get crit by Earthquake and I miss the Aqua Jet range, I'll be so fucked. I'll be so fucked. I'll be mighty fucked. And I can't bait Earthquake or Night Slash while still being able to switch out. Specifically Night Slash. That's true, nobody has ever beaten Triathlete Abigail. Am I brave for saying I don't like starter Pokemon or in general? And normally box them immediately? Yes. You are very brave to say that, and you will be immediately banned, Fish. What the fuck do you mean? Starters are so cool. Packed Relument own Dougie. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I wouldn't care. Like, I'm so for real. I wish I wouldn't care about that kind of stuff, but I do. I genuinely couldn't sleep at night, and I couldn't respect myself if I pack mons or claws shit. Like, I mean, I respect everybody who, like, for those who've seen it, for those who didn't see it, I lost my Stoutland due to an undocumented bug that has never happened, apparently, to anybody ever. Where Metronome doesn't reset when faced with Volt Absorb Lantern, a ground type, and Volt Absorb Lantern on the side of the Discharge Double. And I lost my Stoutland to that. And a lot of people would have classed that, and I respect that. That's fine. But I could not. You're getting crucified, so true. Please ban me, smile. Okay. We're banning fish now. Bang. Did metronome keep ticking despite being used into immunities? So when a Regmont took a hit, it got nuked? Yes, exactly, delivery guy. I'm sorry, fish. I hope that didn't fuck up a streak or something like that. I don't think it does. But yeah, delivery guy, I had Lantern and Gligar out on Metronome, on Discharge Double, Lantern on second slot. First slot, right? Yeah, first slot. And then I switched my Stoutland in, and it took like half, which it never takes. Yes, I would have claused that as well, but packing is cringe. Amen, amen. Yeah, it is. Packing is hella cringe. I'm super fine with people clausing that, and I would lie if I would say I didn't consider it for a second. But I don't like that shit. I don't do that shit at all. So I'm fine with people doing it though. I don't care if other people do it. I just don't do it on my own runs. I don't clause anything, like genuinely nothing. If I lose or fuck up something, I've fucked it up. Mistakes are owned up by me. The peach code cast form called Survivor being dead is so funny. What the fuck? What the fuck? I recommend everybody to look at Pizza Court's Pokemon Null channel. What the actual fuck? I think packing a random bomb mid to late game could be funny, but like opening every run with Hammy, Gas, Fletch, and God Scoon is just scuffed. Yeah. Can agree. I mean, if you have Theft Claws and you claws like a random guy at some point later in the run, sure. I mean, like, I'll be so afraid. I don't care about other people's runs that much to care in the first place. Like, if you want to do that shit, do it. Who gives a fuck? But, giving yourself a clear advantage lessens the respect and appreciation I have for your run. You only care for, our run. I only care for our run. That is indeed true. -1. Dude, 0 speed Gligar has fucked me up so many times. Like, at least have, I don't know, 4 speed. Then Bulldoze would be fine. So it's so sad to see people on the brink of insanity just packing for hours when you can just play the game. Yeah. I mean, okay, to be fair, I got a broadly split. My encounters were insane. But then I got Herdia into Coffined, into Timid Hypercatacrodont, into Impish Carnivine, into Impish Muna, into bold 0-speed Gligar, into Fungus. So many people would have just reset after the hoodie into Cuff and Static Pulse. But look at me, I'm past Watson with 5 deaths, which is for a Penguin run actually pretty solid. I have a good box that will pop off. It's why you go Ice Room, that's true. Fuck off and go Ice Room. What is the likelihood for 2 Stone Edges to hit and crit high roll and it doesn't go for Swagger, by the way? Quick question into the room. What is Stone Edge? It's 85, right? Yeah, 85. 0.85 times 1 in 16 is 0.0625. And then to the power of 2. And then times 0.6 for going for Stone Edge instead of Swagger. 0.16%. I risk that shit on my Gligar. Ice Room most optimal for Fossil Delay. Technically, yeah. Is your Josh Sheaf also heavy metal? It is heavy metal, which I personally like. Ice Room most optimal for Fossil. Stone Edge is boosted crit rate by Be Aware. You are right. So 0.85 times 0.125 to the power of 2 times 0.6. That is still 0.6% instead of 0.1%. We risk that shit on Gligar. Oh, and it also has to hit the range, right? Which is a 17.6% range. Heavy Metal should be better for Heavy Slam damage, actually getting Rock Tomb drops. Yep, exactly. Rock Smash, Rock Tomb, and Heavy Slam. Just makes it a lot better. Coverage is fake and all that. Yep. I mean, it gets Body Press, but it doesn't even have high defense. It just has high HP, so... Dexa should have given Copperaja hard press because it's dependent on HP. I think my jaw will probably just be heavy metal, high horsepower, iron head, and flex slot. I don't think I'll keep body press. That's super fake. Like Rock Smash probably does more because it has nearly double the attack than defense. Yeah, it doesn't because stats matter a lot less than base power in the calculation of damage, but who gives a fuck? I'm trying to prove a point. Anyway, 0.85 for hit times 0.125 to the power of 2. No, wait. 85012.5 and that to the power of 2 times 0.6 for going for Stone Edge over Swagger times 0.76. So it's a 0.12% for Gligar to die. I'm risking that shit every single day of the week. So we bulldoze once. We still bait Stone Edge. Or Night Slash, technically too. And I can just switch into my Menshao. And then Drain Punch. Baiting out Ninjask because I outdamage both Magneton and Ninjask. And I just stay in. I stay in on the U-turn. I drop a Drain Punch because I'm slower. That Drain Punch will go out on the Magneton. I Drain Punch again, Ninjask comes out, and then Hammy just deals with a Ninjask. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how you fucking do Triathlete Abigail. Hardest fight in the game. Let's also take Carcaster. Should it be Carcaster? Let's take Crawdaunt as a Sackmon. No. Karn? Maybe something for Magneton, actually. If you had Ape, you would be able already be on the Absol guy, though. Time equals wasted. Exactly. And that's why everybody should play Ape. I don't even have a Mon for this Magneton now that I look at it. Like, Gligar would be my only Mon, and I'm already using that shit on the fucking Ductria. I mean, I do have Bulldoze and Jaw. So switch into Mush. Or, I don't know, do something. I'll be fine. Who gives a fuck? I'll be super fine. Mienshao actually coming out of the box for once. Hasn't done that in a while. We need to pre-damage Pidgeot and you. That was already too much on Pidgeot. I need to be at 18. And now I have to be on 80 with my Mush. Okay. Pecha Berry. I mean, I have to be at 96 actually to bait Ninjask. Yeah. So, actually just potion it once, poison it again, take 4 damage, and use this, switch. Wait, can I just... Oh no, I have to go Prisonberry because of Swagger. My bad. I also have to go Prisonberry on this guy because it can Swagger on the switch. Imagine it Swaggers my... Oh, that would be so hot. Imagine it Swaggers my... my Mienshao. And I'm just at +2. Oh, that would be so cool. But I don't think that will happen. Anyway, lock in, tab in, whatever. It's time for another fight. How long did this fight? Half an hour. Damn. I'm washed. I'm ass at this, actually. Oh, take Nightshade TM. Ba-da-bum. Let's go. So, Psyshock always kills. Stone Edge hits, that's fine. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Oranberry doesn't matter. This is just always Ninjask. Which is like the second best Mianshao answer here. Give me a sec. Just a second. Okay, so this is U-turn because it only has U-turn. We switch to Pidgeot. This is always going to be the Duck Trio. I think I could have also just hard switched into Gligar. I don't know. I could have checked that. I mean, Dual Wing Bee U-turn probably does a lot into it. Nah, it's actually fine. Stone Edge hits, and if this doesn't crit high roll, we're fine. And it doesn't. We're so fine. Bulldoze once. For some speed control. I don't think we kill with crit ever. Nope, we never do. This is Stone Edge or Swagger. Swagger would be fire. Hell yeah! Oh, it missed. Fake out, because why not? And it kills. This is always Ninjask. And now the cool part about this line. This is fast U-turn from Ninjask, and we will just slow Drain Punch the incoming Magneton. This Magneton could have been an actual issue if I didn't find this, but I did. Now we just outspeed and Drain Punch again. Bringing out Ninjask again. I mean, if I was +2, I would have probably just stayed in with my Mianshao because I nearly do half. But unfortunately, Swagger missed. The one time you wanted to hit, the one time. We switch into Hemi, Rock Slide kills, and we're good. The lines with a lot of variables are always those that are the hardest, I feel like. Because, like, in my opinion, the hard-hitting mons aren't even that much of an issue. Ape is optimal only because you can stack it. Speak the truth. Anyway, what I was saying was the fights with many different variables are, in my opinion, the hardest because, like, for the hard-hitting fights, you can always just sack 5 and move on. But the variables, you just have to play around it. And like Stone Edge Stone Edge is like one of the best examples for it. Or yeah, I guess so, because Stone Edge can hit and crit and deal tons of damage, or it can miss and deal no damage at all. And I hate that shit. I hate it. Hustle's such a dog shit ability for exactly the same reason. This is the fight that messed me up big time. I remember this. Hurricane is definitely the. Oh yeah, true. Hurricane. Hurricane can miss, can crit, can confuse you. You have to think about so many shit, so many things. Tab 1 is a good example, and yeah. Tab 1 is exactly that. Tab 1 is on paper not as difficult as Maxi or Flannery or any of the Flannery gym fights, but just turn 1 having so many different outcomes is so ass. Holy shit, why can't I spell? It's okay. Anyway, no ground type. Uwu. How the fuck am I supposed to do this shit? I take so much from this bravery. Tab 1 is a great designed fight, Immo. It's not bad. It's not a bad fight per se, I'd say. -1 defense puts you at range of fake out into drain punch kill with muscle band, and then I can just chain the Sharpedo. So what I want to do is kill Luxray and bait Braviary. So I have to kill Luxray with a Pokemon that is either slow killed by Braviary or killed by Braviary but not by Sharpedo. So stuff like Dreadnought would work because it baits CC. Dreadnought takes a lot from Hydro Pump, huh? I didn't realize that. Only Danielle is demon in the Flangem. That's the last fight, right? Danielle is the Delphox fight, right? The Nidoking, Rhyperior, Arcanine, Delphox. I forgot what the lead was. I would say that, oh, that's second to last. Wait, let me look it up. Oh, that fight. I'd say this fight is pretty demon too. This fight can be crazy demon. Unless you're fine with losing your, By the way, Magic God should also not do... Do you get life up damage from Magic God? You do, right? In my opinion, you shouldn't. You shouldn't get life up damage from Magic God. In my opinion, this fight's also a demon. Unless you wanna, like, my only answers were Tailwind, Turtle in Tailwind, and using my Dark Gem. I guess using my... And you wanna keep your Dark Gem for, E4 usually. Trace Guardi and Honchcrow marked this fight for me. Oh yeah, Honchcrow has crazy sucker punch. I guess having Adam and Zoroark as my only sucker punch one was just not enough. You don't take life orb damage if you have Magic God. Let's go! That's such good game design. But yeah, this fight's also kinda demon. This fight, double boom on this fight is like kind of annoying, but usually you can play around that. Depending on what mons you have. It's kind of box dependent. This fight's easy. This fight's easy. The gauntlet is super free. This fight can sometimes be disgusting. Usually isn't. I had problems with lead because I didn't have rapid spin mons besides Torkoal. I think that was my issue on PB. And then Syndra Ace lead is just fucked up because it has a 1% chance to just miss its move. But as long as you plan correctly, you're always fine here, right? The Venona gym fights are way worse, Emo. Yo, Kevin is crazy. Kevin is a crazy fight, that's true. I do 42 HP. when intimidated. $42. 108 minus 42 is 66. And then without intimidate, bulldoze with soft sand probably doesn't kill, huh? Nope. Is Kevin the P2 Rotom guy? Yeah, it's the P2 Rotom guy with Togekiss and shit like that. This fight, wait. This guy. Just a crazy, disgusting fight, bro. Who the fuck thought it's good game design? Yo, Invoice, hi. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the 7th streak. Yeah, fuck that guy for sure. Okay, I have something here. I just have to do bulldoze without a attack drop, and that means, I can't bait Crunch. Crunch does too much. Play rough can drop me. I can also just dig instead of bulldoze, huh? Though crit kills and fucks up my line. Same. Can I rock throw twice? Can I? No, not really. Zingzap can also flinch. I forgot about that. Yeah, I can flinch. Wise Classes Masharna puts this at 62, which still isn't enough. I mean, I can pre-damage my Mienshao to be always dead to to play rough. Yeah, I can go for Zingzab if it defense drops. Lations. Sean. Sean. I can Dazzling Gleam twice, right? But I can't stay in for 2 turns. That's the problem. Oh, Amoonguss clutching up. 51, so it's at 57. And that's exactly... No, that's not Bulldoze. Min Ray. Oh my god. It's off by 1 HP. Giga Drain, high roll into Giga Drain, high roll crit. Should be fine. So 108 minus 43 is 65, and then Giga Drain crit is 64, yes. You always survive 2 Giga Drains, unless the first one crits, and if the first one crits, you're always dead to Bulldoze. So I lead Amoonguss. You know what would be crazy? Non-crit Giga Drain into Crunch, proccing, Effect Spore, Poison. into Giga Crit, and then the second crunch also proccing Effect Spore Poison. But I mean, if Effect Spore does proc on the first crunch, I just faint. 36 plus 21 is 57, which always puts it into bulldoze range. Yeah, and then I bait. How do I bait? Zing Zap just with Cop, right? Yeah, just switch into Cop, bait Zing Zap, switch into Gligar and Bulldoze Kill, which baits out Sharpedo and just fucks up my line. What was I cooking here? What the fuck was I cooking? I mean, I can kill with Executor. I see fast kill into Sharpedo, and therefore it's always Braviary. Though Braviary could go for dual wing for agility, unless I pre-damage. Which I can. Nothing's stopping me from that. How do I do this? 44 is 88, and then plus 21 is 109. So 1019 exec. That way I always bait slow kill with dual wing beat. And then I switch into... Okay, use something else to pivot through Luxray. Let's use Empoleon. Yeah, let's use Empoleon. Yo, Necro, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Shout out. How was stream? W raid indeed. Incredible. Flooded through Brawly and Roxanne like hell without any deaths. Let's go. What start are we playing? Anyway, I bait dual wing beat. I switch into Cop. I bait CC. I switch into Mienshao, who tanks the CC even if it crits. And then with Muscle Band on -1 defense Braviary. Fake out, even if it crits and procs Citrus Berry, always, and into Drain Punch, always kills. And then I just chain kill with the Sharpedo. Turtle, let's go. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go into this fight. Very scary fight, to be honest. Hamilton, due to being quiet, doesn't quite outspeed the Braviary and therefore can't kill it. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Scary fight in general, in my opinion. Very scary fight in general. So I need Exec, I need you, I need Amoonguss. I'll take Ampharos as backup. I need Empoleon. And that's all I need, right? Yeah. I need Muscle Band on you. Wise Glasses for backup on Ampharos. But I have to go to bed now. Good luck on your run. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you rest well. I hope you rest up very well. And yeah, thanks for the raid again. This is the run, you'll win. I believe in you. Okay. Time for next fight. We're going very slow right now, but I'm fine with that. So this was the fight that I accidentally didn't calc with on my other run. That caused me to, yeah, get Omega fucked. But we're back and we're stronger. With a very perfect Amoongus for this fight. Also double crit, also crit crunch into defense drop. Another crit I think doesn't kill my Amoongus. I didn't calc that. Let me actually check that. 143 minus 57. Yeah, I live that by exactly 1 HP. So, and I also Giga Drain, so it doesn't matter. We Giga Drain turn 1. If this doesn't proc, our defense drop is fine. If this doesn't proc, effect spell we're always fine. Okay, we can just Giga Drain again. So, 2 Giga Drain, this Giga Drain crit would never kill, ever. That's a crit. That's fine though. We still only ever bait crunch. Crit never kills. And now we switch into Empoleon. On crunch. Baiting Zingzap. We're slower than... Wait. My Executor's slower than Luxray. How did I miss that? Sun was up. Oh no. We have to steer. That is so bad actually. We have to bait Crunch to get Mienshao in. And then we bait Dual Wing Beat. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm always fine. This is always Zingzap. We switch back into... Yeah, opening tab 1. And yeah, that's fine. We're still fine. Mienshao is just goated. So this is always Crunch. We switch into Mienshao. Mienshao outspeeds and kills Luxray. Am I fine, actually? Yeah, because I always bait Dual Wing Beat, yeah. We're always fine. I could have also just done that. Now we Drain Punch kill, and this should always bait out Braviary for Dual Wing Beat, or... yeah, only Dual Wing Beat. I could have just done that. Mienshao is so good on this fight, and this is what 1 speed IV. So this is always Dual Wing Beat. We just switch into Cop. We have Regenerator, so we just heal back up. So even crit wouldn't have mattered, actually. And even if we bait Return, we still only ever bait Dual Wing Beat after Cop. So this is always CC. This can never be Agility because we're under speed. We tank ACC, crazy enough. Somehow. And now Fake Out into Drain Punch always kills, and then we can chain kill. So it's just 3 kills instead of 2 kills for Mienshao. We're fine. God damn. I was kind of surprised how Executor outspeeds and kills outspeeds Sharpedo and Braviary, but I just didn't second guess it, I guess. I also clicked away the sun at some point, but I didn't second guess it. It's so stupid. Okay, we're good. Holy steer. So that's just 3 kills for my goat, Mian Shao. God damn. I don't think we'll do CRR today. I can just fake out and kill Absol, baiting Onieva Psychic from Meowstick. This is competitive. I have to be careful. I cannot speed drop this. Signal beam. It wouldn't kill, but I can't pre-burn. Signal beam plus psychic crit kills. I can switch in on Thunderbolt. Yeah, I can actually get some speed control. So this is psychic. On psychic, I just switch into my Empoleon, bait Thunderbolt. I switch into Ampharos. I Thunderwave. So you're paralyzed. What do I bait? It could be anything, right? Because I could get crit and special defense dropped, yeah. So I just need a mon that tanks everything but doesn't bait everything. Which could be Dreadnought. Yeah, just go into Dreadnought, bait T-Bolt, switch into Lantern, bait Psychic, switch into Crawdaunt, Night Slash doesn't kill. Amazing. So instead, on Thunderbolt, I switch into Mienshao, fake out, do 20 HP damage. So you're at 93. No, I do 27. What? No, wait, I do 20, yeah. I'm ass. I bait Psychic unless Thunderbolt crits. If it does crit, I switch into Lantern with a Citrus Berry. I don't have... Wait. 90, so 58, 68 if I have an Orange Berry. And if I get special defense drop, that's still only have a Psychic. So Orange Berry is enough. I switch into Crawdaunt and then Black Glasses should kill. Yeah. Works. W Mienshao. Mienshao is so good, it's crazy. So I need an Orange Berry on you, as well as you. I need a Cherry Berry on you, Orange Berry on you, Orange Berry on you, and Black Glasses on my Crawdaunt. Okay. Should be easy fight. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, it's simply fucking fake out into drain punch killing. This bait's psychic from the... Wait, you have wise glasses, not lumber, yes. From the meow stick. This is always psychic. We switch into Empoleon. Dude, Empoleon is so good, it's crazy. This is always Thunderbolt. We switch into Ampharos. This is always Psychic. We Thunder Wave. No drop, 72. I always bait Psychic again. I switch into Dreadnought. That's fine. This is always T-Bolt. I switch into Cherry Berry Mienshao. Yep. God, I love Mienshao so much. This is 1 speed and it's still so insanely good. We fake out. This is competitive. It isn't immune to fake out. This is now always Psychic, I think. Yes. We switch into Crawdont. If this wasn't guaranteed Psychic, I would have switched into Lantern before switching into Crawdont. And now Night Slash with black glasses always kills. Don't accidentally fling. Bang. Next fight done. Easy triathlete Alyssa. Maybe I just needed a couple of fights to just get back into the groove of calcing. Because I haven't seriously calced in so long. Basically since PB now, which was February. Okay. Next fight. Do I want to do this today? Dude, this fight's fucked. Actually. It's like hella fucked. Yeah, I'm thinking about just ending for today because it's getting late. It's already past midnight. I've streamed for 2 hours, which is shorter than I anticipated or hoped I would. Though I did go live pretty late, and this fight's going to be difficult. I can already tell. I probably have to... yeah, this fight's fucked. Not having black belt yet is so annoying. I mean, what I could do is pre-damage to 1 HP. Fake out the Pachirisu, bait Nuzlo or Super Fang. Switch into like Dreadnought, who's at 20 HP. Or 24 HP, who and therefore always baits Nuzlo. Or Super. I don't outspeed you. Yeah, I cannot just straight punch. My bad. I had to bait kill with Super Fang fast kill or something really cursed for this one. I don't remember. Yeah. I'm thinking about Mienshao Regenerator healing up after switching out. So I'm not dead to. So turn 1, I am dead to Super Fang. Then I switch into Dreadnought, who takes Super Fang or Nuzlo. If and due to having Shell Armor, I can just bring it to the half of the HP of lowest roll of Nuzlo, because highest roll of Nuzlo doesn't kill, blah blah blah. Switch back into Mienshao with a Cherry Berry, Fake Out, and then Drain Punch. And with Regenerator, I should be outside of range of Nuzlo, the 2 Nuzles. But it could just reflect. And Vacuum Wave doesn't even remotely do enough. And I just, yeah, I just can't prevent it from screening, and that means I probably have to get Brick Break on my Amphi. I do have Thunder Punch, and it does learn Thunder Punch via tutor, right? So I can actually just do that. Yeah, there's nothing bad about that. Let's actually take a small peek at Twitch if there's... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a break for today. This one's gonna be difficult. This is going to be a very difficult line. I probably have to chain kill the... So from what I can see, I probably have to chain kill the Jump Love and the... Eradicate. I can do that by paralyzing Jump Love, doing a bit of damage, and then Fake Out plus Sludge Bomb kills, and then Muscle Band Slow Sweep kills. That means I have to bait on Pheasant second, and I don't know how to do that with Amphi, because I see slow kill into it. Though I do see slow out damage into every Pokemon, so it goes for the first mon that is faster than me. So as long as I don't get Super Fanged by the Pachirisu, I am fine with Amphi. But it's all cursed as fuck. It's just straight out. Who should I raid into? Nobody's live. Alight is live, actually. I'm trolling. Let's raid into Kai Senat. I kind of want to raid into Kaya, but she's in live. Kaya. I think Alight is playing Ancestral right now. Yeah. Be nice to him. Have a good night, Fish. We'll stream tomorrow again. Streaming on work days is kind of hard, I guess. I didn't expect that, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. Say hi to Alight for me, and take care. Bye.